What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as Solana. And I have a lot of important things to go over with you today, specifically in regards to the recent correction that took place pretty much on every single cryptocurrency. Now, I want to give credit where credit is due. Some of you guys have some of the funniest comments that one of you guys was like, oh, XRP is dropping. You're wrong. This proves that XRP is the worst crypto. And I'm like, hello, every single cryptocurrency, including the stock market, fell yesterday. So to just say XRP is bad because it fell, is the worst crypto because it fell, is hysterical when every single cryptocurrency here is falling double digits. So I found that hysterical. Thank you for the laugh. You know who you are. And for all those, you can definitely laugh along with it because that was hysterical. Anywho, we need to talk about this bottom here. Things got very weird yesterday. We found some new charts. We found some new indicators, and I'm going to have to share that with you today. We had moved the bottom support ever so slightly, and with reason too. Just because I put a line down doesn't mean it's going to stay there forever. Every now and then, new development happens, or we need to tweak the charts. And I think maybe, fingers crossed, we have found that low point, and hopefully we can bounce up off of this. And I'm going to show you kind of what I mean. We're going to do a little bit of chart adjustment in a second with you, but I just wanted to show you that. You can see Ethereum is slowly correcting downwards here, but again, kind of right around support. We have Solana, which is hanging out, not too bad either. Bitcoin as well, not really doing anything that screams major dump to the downside, like come crash to the downside here. The S&P is also holding on for dear life, although this could be the beginning of correction. You can see within the symmetrical triangle, we might be starting that break and that descent downwards here. We'll see how that affects the market. This is the first candle as of yesterday that has officially started to trade outside this uptrend that's been on here for a long time, which in my mind means we're going to start to fall. And I've been accumulating and stacking on some cash that I'm ready to put into the markets here. But with us just continuing upwards here, I feel like I would just get screwed off an 8% drop. And I could be buying in right around here, which is where I'd like to put my money in. So we're just going to wait on that. Anywho, before we dive into the technical analysis, just remember BidFi is giving away a $20,000 prize pool. All you got to do is click the link in the description of today's video. It's not the normal registration link. There's one below it. Well, you got to do both. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to BidFi, you got to sign up, create an account. It's free. And then fill out that form that I put right under it. Enter your UID, which is super easy, and then you'll be entered to win $20,000 in USDT or share the prize pool of $20,000. It's a big giveaway, so make sure to check that out. Also, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Validity for sponsoring today's episode. For those that don't know, Validity is the way DeFi is truly meant to be. As you can see here, experience the power of Validity, a new staking protocol that offers immediate and consistent Ethereum rewards, and it's actually really freaking cool. So give me a couple of minutes in a second to explain a little more about it, and you might actually be surprised as to how cool this is. Anywho, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. What's going on, guys? Today I'm quite excited, and that's because I have a really cool project to show you and tell you about. Now, it's called VALINITY, and I want to give a huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's episode. Really quick though, please remember, as with all cryptocurrency projects, to do your own research and never invest in anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, we all know about the danger that the US dollar is in. We have ever-growing inflation and the national debt is getting out of control. Now, what if the dollar was still backed by gold, but instead of being 1-to-1, each dollar is consistently backed by more gold? Well, that's essentially what VALINITY does. A completely decentralized and transparent ecosystem where each token that they have is backed by a certain amount of Ethereum, and every single transaction from minting to transaction fees generates even more Ethereum per token. At its core, VALINITY offers a unique and compelling feature: reverse staking. Now, this is something new to me that I'd like to check out, especially if it's something that can yield promising returns during this booming crypto market, because You know me, I like low-risk investments, and this seems to be one of those investments. Now, as far as I can tell, this reverse staking system allows users to earn consistent and immediate rewards in Ethereum. Validity is designed to address two specific issues found in the crypto markets. Now, the first is rug pulls, and the second is pump and dumps, two things that are unfortunately quite common in the crypto space. Validity is able to remove these risks from its project by decentralizing the minting of V tokens and liquidity through smart contracts. V is Validity's native tokens for those that haven't put two and two together yet. Now, each V token generates a certain amount of Ethereum and will continue growing over time, as I said earlier. The best part is once you reverse stake, you can then withdraw your Ethereum instantly as soon as you swap for V tokens through Validity's ecosystem. And on that topic, the Ethereum you receive is a minimum 50% of the Ethereum used to buy it, so it means you're instantly 50% de-risked from your investment. Now that means that Validity allows you to reverse stake V tokens and get instant yield, which currently, as far as I can tell, no other staking platform offers. The big upside to Validity is that it will multiply the gains that Ethereum will have. For example, let's say Ethereum does a 10x this bull run and Validity just does 2x, being very conservative. This means that Validity will do a minimum of a 20x. Also, before I forget, Validity is getting so popular that even big news stations are starting to pick up on the traction. They have even been covered by Business Insider, Crypto Mode, and a few others. Lastly, as far as I can tell, the only real negative, because you know what, goes up must come down, there are cons to pros, is that Validity has high gas fees because of the Ethereum network and multiple smart contracts. However, this isn't really Validity's fault. It is something that just comes with the territory when you choose to build your project on top of the Ethereum network. You get high gas fees, especially during this time. But guys, if any of this sounds interesting and you would like to reverse stake your own V tokens, or at least just check out Validity, then make sure to check out the links down in the description below. Otherwise, huge shout out to Validity again for sponsoring today's episode. Let's get back into the technical analysis. So guys, super quick, I just want to show you what it is that I am referencing here by that link. You can see right here, get up to 288 with BidFi, short and leverage XRP. You sign up with this link right here. This is how you can register. You can see the bonus is still going away. 4 days left also for the $200 SHIB and $200 future bonus. All the information is right here. But beyond that, you click this link right here, fill out the form, and join the $20,000 BidFi event. You fill this form out. It's that easy, and then you can celebrate in the giveaway here. It's that simple. Rules are right over here, so definitely make sure to check out both of those. It's literally in the link in the description, or you can click on a previous video. Totally up to you. Anywho, where we left off yesterday was referencing this kind of double top here. We said, are you seeing this? Emergency XRP Ripple holders, do not be fooled by this. Yes, we're correcting, but it's a healthy one at that. We also went over the Shiba Inu update. I just threw it out there. We may or may not cover an afternoon episode today. It really depends on how the markets start to move, as I don't want to like completely saturate, the channel with, SHIB videos every single day, especially if the markets are not doing anything, but I'll double check. And if there's anything important to discuss, I will make a second episode there. So we will be going over that possibly today. Anywho, quick refresh of the current coin market cap reveals. We're now at 71 on the fear and greed. This is incredible. We had like 2 to 3 days of correction here. And obviously you guys can see now that when the stock market is closed and we have the weekends closed, we don't see any movement within the markets. That's really what I'm trying to, get across here. If there's anything you're going to take home today, it's just understand that when the stock market is closed, Good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so Thursday afternoon, we're closed. Good Friday, we were closed. Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday morning, we opened back up. Almost 4 days now of this market closure here. We didn't see any movement. And you can see that clearly outlined right here. Very little movement. Then Monday markets open up and we dump. And we're continuing to dump. The good thing is we fell to 71 on the Fear and Greed Index. This is incredible. The halving is coming between the 19th, maybe someone said the 16th, but between the 19th and the 21st of this month, which is huge. Typically, the markets see about a 60 to 70% rally prior to the halving, and then we see like a 300% rally after the halving. So I'm very excited for what's to come. Hopefully you guys are too here. But in recent times, this small correction here, 71 on the Fear and Greed is incredible. That's doing very well for us across the board. This means that we have the potential now to head back up for another pump, and that's exciting to me. But you can see right now markets are dipping right here. We're down 6% for the week, 7% for Ethereum, but past 24 hours is pretty much just consolidation. So Solana is kicking it back up. But you can see everything is down double digits. Cardano, Avalanche, SHIB, Polkadot. I mean, everything is down double digits. Aptos is down 20%. Everything is correcting here, and that is okay. I don't think we're going to be heading much lower. This is a good sign. We're not in a bear market. That's what you guys need to understand. Is there potential to see lower movements? Of course, but things get very interesting, and it's mainly on XRP that I'd focus on. As you guys know, for those that are new, maybe not, we've been tracking XRP for a very long time, but in recent months, this past year, since January of 2023, we've been forming bull flag formations here, and these have been the easiest to track and to capitalize on because every time we do it, it's a flag pull up, a descending flag pull down, a flag down, and then a breakout, and it continues. You can see here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Now we're on 5, which is much bigger. And with 5, we have the flag pull up, the flag down, breakout to the upside here. But beyond that, with this ascending fractal, we're an ascending broadening wedge, which is good news and bad news. I would likely think there's going to be one more pump maybe before we see any sort of movement or breakdown here, but more so looking at this ascending broadening wedge, we've had to tweak this uptrend ever so slightly. I've been using wicks, then times I don't use wicks. However you want to look at it, if I move this here and like slightly adjust to this, I mean the slightest tweak, you would see that we're still doing very well. We haven't broken through supports just yet. We're still tweaking the chart, I understand, but nothing looks bad. And that's kind of my big takeaway here, is that you need to understand we haven't broken out of the uptrend just yet. We've gotten pretty close to it, dangerously close to it, but we haven't done it just yet. Does that mean we're out of the clear? No, but there is a chance that we could be using this as a support, and I'll give you guys more examples of that in a second. For starters, you can see, yes, I've tweaked this chart, and we've talked about it yesterday. We can use wicks. It's very possible to use wicks as a means of support here. They both work really well, but we can also just use the uptrend here as well as a means of support here. It depends. If you want to use the candles, you want to use the wicks, but regardless, we haven't done anything dire yet because we haven't seen much volume. Yes, we had a big dip to the downside here, retesting moving average, which just had a bearish cross, but we have this price floor and the uptrend here, and they're holding on pretty well. My only nervousness is the descending symmetrical triangle. The fact that we fell into this symmetrical triangle is bearish in regards to correcting out of it, but this might be it. This is very tiny, so it very well could be over. But I could be wrong. We could be heading down. I know it's both sides, but the good thing is it looks like we've fallen corrected enough where it might be enough to see a potential bounce off this. That's truly what we're waiting for here. We've fallen at most 23% from peak. So to see a little bit of a healthy consolidation, if we can really secure the support for right now, then there's a good chance we can use this to veer up higher, and hopefully that's what comes. For XRP. We'll see if it happens. I'm not entirely sure, but this is definitely a good sign across the board. Right now, I'm kind of waiting this out. Things are way too close together to be buying in or shorting. We need a little more clarity before you do any sort of vital, break-ins or breakouts or buy-in opportunities here. We gotta be patient, but we do have the opportunity to capitalize on this on BidFi, which is my favorite cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use. Beyond the $20,000 giveaway they're doing, BidFi also lets you buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you'd want to do with cryptocurrencies is offered on BidFi. They even have XRP to leverage trade, which is even cooler. You can also see potentially this kind of double bottom forming here on XRP. This kind of beautiful green support is holding up pretty well, and hopefully we can use that to kind of veer higher up. We'll see if that actually happens. Anywho, beyond that, BidFi also lets you buy long, sell short, like I said, take profits, create stop losses, market orders. They even have a welcome rewards bonus as well as a demo trading account, which I love. They just added it. BidFi, you can earn over $2,000 in rewards on top of the 20K bonus here. You got over 2K in bonus rewards, so you can fill these tasks out and claim free cryptocurrency. And then they even have a demo trading account, which gives you monopoly money, $50,000 to be exact, to leverage trade, take profits, to leverage trade, to learn how to practice trading here. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm thinking of what else I want to talk about with you today. But they let you practice your skills, practice your trades, practice my trades. They let you get familiar familiar with the BidFi platform. And then when you're ready, you can switch on over to the live account and trade with real crypto. So that's the update in regards to BidFi here. Link is down in the description ASAP, completely free to sign up. Highly recommend you take advantage of that. Anywho, moving forward past XRP, I've pretty much got my point across that this is the bottom. Very possible that this could be the bottom. If we hold out on this, which by all means I hope we do, we should be able to continue to move up. Maybe not at that rate, but move up nonetheless, because we might not be done with the breakout of this ascending fractal. We could very easily see much more volume take place. Even though this was pretty big, we definitely have the potential to see more, and that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And moving on from XRP, these other cryptos, there was very little volume. We broke through major resistances, which sucked, but we're not seeing much movement now, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. Not many of us want to see us correct. It could very well cause for some stagnant market movements up until we see, the halving here. It's very possible that, like Solana, we could just be trending sideways here. We could just be floating like this. I mean, it sucks because we're not going to have, available trade opportunities here. If we fall stagnant again and conservative, we're not going to be able to buy in. We're not going to be able to short. We're not going to be able to do anything because all we'd be doing is this, and that's too aggressive to trade in. Simply put, as we know, if we confirm closure above the blue band, then we can buy in and long. We know maybe if we come back down to support, we'd be able to short, but we're not even doing that. So it's very iffy where the market is headed on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. We had a small dip yesterday, but it was well within our, technical indicators here. And now we're hitting supports, and there's a chance we might not be able to break through it, which is good. Hopefully we can come back up from there. If Solana does that, maybe it rebounds up, breaks the resistance, and heads higher. There's plenty of room to head up, and that's a good thing. You could see here kind of this support as well, not really continuing to head lower. We are somewhat doing that, but again, it's too early to tell. It's too difficult to tell on a lot of these cryptos. There's not enough technical indicators to say, ooh, time to buy in, ooh, time to short. Maybe there's one that I'm not seeing here on Bitcoin, but for the time being, we're just trending inside descending fractal. That's really, or a sideways channel here. That's really it. We're just ping-ponging off top and bottom, and at some point, we're going to have to break through one of these, but it could take a while, and it's annoying, but until then, we're kind of sitting ducks on a lot of these cryptocurrencies here. On a lot of things. If I jump to the weekly, maybe we'll get a better overview. Nope, we're at a top. We're at all-time highs again, and that usually calls for consolidation. I mean, a correction I think is necessary. I think at some point we should come into contact with the moving average. We've done it in the past, or at least gotten much closer here. You can see the original breakout in 2020, or we can go earlier than that. We did come back down to the moving average. We got close to it. Eventually, we retested it, and you can see the same thing happen here in 2020 to 2021. I would not be surprised if we see something similar here. Maybe not, we might not come into contact with the moving average, but we might get close. And that's something that, we don't want to overlook. That's just my 2 cents. That's my opinion on this. Let me know, like I said, down in the comments below what you think on all this. There's lots of movement right now that is not showing signs of technical indicators. Like, look at this. This is an Ethereum chart. There's nothing here that would be vital for us to trade. Could we do this? Yeah. I mean, it's all right. But again, there's not enough support on the top for us to draw, or resistance on the top for us to draw any sort of indicator. Like, could this be something we use? Yeah. Is it that accurate? Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I'll leave it there for now. Bitcoin is kind of in a similar standpoint here, trying to find some indicators here. Could we call this a top? Yes, we could, but it's not enough. Could we call this support? Yes, we could, but it's, again, not enough. There's not enough happening right now for us to say that this is accurate. There's only 2 points of contact here, 1, 2, and then 1 and 2. So it's not accurate. We could easily break through this here, and that's the problem moving forward, is that there's just not enough going on. As for the stock market, I'm waiting for a dip. I'm waiting for us to pull back down, and we'll see if that brings the crypto market with it. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.